I'm not sure what brought Jitka into my life. I mean, I know the facts. I know that my childhood friend Karl was her father, that he met her mother in school, that they were very much in love, and that by chance, during the pregnancy, they moved into the same apartment building as I on Ventilov Square. I know that the pregnancy was hard, the birth harder. The mother died, and my friend Karl was now alone with a baby girl at 23 years of age. A babe that made him think constantly and obsessively about the future. And what a child she was. Quiet, mostly.
Marek, I have made a new doll. You must see. As in now.
As I say, mostly.
Marek and Karel, no good mix of both strong. My papa told me about you. He said you marched behind the soldiers when you were boys and stole beads. Tisk, tisk, tisk.
In her dreams, she still dances with her father. Jitka, half my age, has become my daughter. And I, with no job, no family of my own, have become her father. How? Well, when homelands can suddenly vanish, when people can be disappeared, men can be hanged, when the world can suddenly be turned so upside down, sudden fatherhood is but a small blip in comparison.
I found one of my father's papers.
What do you mean, found?
I found it.
Give it to me.
No.
You did not find that. Don't lie to me. Tell me the truth.
I found it, yes. Found. It was in a box of mine. I did not know.
Who gave it to you?
Marek.
Who?
Jana.
Jana? Oh.
Please, please don't yell at her. I asked her to tell me stories about my father sometime.
When? When does she do this?
Sometimes. Some afternoons I go down to Wenceslav Square.
Are you giving me a heart attack, child? Yes, you are giving me a heart attack. You go down there by yourself. Where am I when you do this?
You study and you don't want to tell me stories, and Jana tells me stories.
Yes, because Jana is a gossip.
No, she's not.
Did she tell you to give me this?
No.
You certain?
Yes.
Jitka, you cannot lie about this. You cannot trust people here. It is sad, but you cannot.
No, she's my friend.
Listen, if people knew that you had this, the secret police, they could come through our door at any moment.
No. She said he wanted me to have it. That it was hers, her copy, and that when the Vodnik came...
The Vodnik?
Yes.
Jitka, the Vodnik is a story.
No. No, my father told me. He said, Vodnik is very real. Yeah. He said, Vodnik is very evil, drags you down into the water where you can't move, can't breathe, no air to come up to. That it kidnaps ladies on their wedding days.
Oh, was your father a young lady?
No.
No. So,
What,
a Vodnik...
What, a different kind of Vodnik? A female Vodnik. A Vodnik who takes men on their wedding days.
Okay. Was your father getting married?
Maybe he was very secretive.
That part is true. Listen, it was not the Vodnik, okay? No Vodnik.
Okay, no Vodnik. Why does it take the women on their wedding days?
Why? Are you planning on getting married?
No.
Oh, no?
Ew, no!
Well, I see you with that boy Vaslav next door.
Vaslav?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no. I won't marry Vaslav. He's bourgeois.
Don't say that.
Oh, he is.
Enough. No bourgeois, okay?
You still didn't say why the wedding day.
It is when they were going to start a new life. It's when they're going to leave the old world far behind.
And then?
As you said, he drags them down into the water.
But why?
Because they are a threat. They are strong now. So he grabs them and drags them deep, 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 until all that can escape is their soul.
And he catches the soul.
Yes, he catches it and he places it in the jar. Puts the jar onto a shelf so that all of the other people can see it and say, that is the monsters. That is who we kneel to.
And he didn't take my father?
No. Did Jana tell you why you would understand this now?
No, it doesn't matter, really.
It does. Why would you understand this now?
Because I'm 13 now. It was my birthday Monday.
Monday?
Monday. I sing to my vanishing friends, to where they have gone, to where they have been. I sing to my vanishing friends, my father, my friend, I will see you again.
It is night 8 years ago. Carl is in his bed. He hears them first before they enter his home. He hears them on the streets. Jeeps first, then boots. Boots on concrete. Boots on wood steps. Boots up the stairs. He runs next door and he gives me the girl. He says, she cannot see this. Take her. I do. And then Carl goes back to his home, lights a cigarette, listens to the booze. He opens his finest beer. He takes a sip, and boom! He has had this beer on ice for almost a year. Boom! He has not smoked in nearly a month. Boom! Both vices have never tasted so good, and with that, a crash. The soldiers come rushing through the doorframe, wrapping their arms into his, dragging him down the steps into the night. And he plays a game with them. As they threaten him, as they hit him, he says, I do not speak German. I do not understand you. And as they hit him more, he says, I do not speak Russian. I do not understand you. And as they threaten him, he says, I do not understand you. I only speak Czech. Over and over. I only speak Czech. And as people gathered at their windows to watch in the night, he directs his yells up to them saying, we did not speak German. We will not learn Russian. And with that, he was dragged off into the night. Boots still echoing.
I love puppets. I see a man on the street who has the best ones. He acts out these stories with a dog. His puppets are on strings. I'm not that good yet. That's why I'm practicing. He told me his wife and daughter are leaving. We are cutting our own strings and running, he says. He said they are going to go to the border. He knows you too, Marek. He said we'd probably do the same soon.
Oh, he said this?
Yes. Will we? I'd go if I could have a dog, but only then with spots and a big stupid tongue.
Bribery! You sound like our politicians. Yes. Corruption's very good. Keep it up.
You were up late last night. What were you doing? Were you making a paper? You were, weren't you, cutting out pictures and writing down names?
Don't worry about that. Tell me about your puppets.
No, I know you do that. But why? Are they dangerous, the names you put down?
This one's new, is it not?
No, Marek, this one is new. It's my father.
You made a doll out of him?
Yes, he has his blue shirt.
You remember this? Huh. I remember he would wear this all the time. Our biggest argument we ever got into. He was wearing this shirt.
Wait, you fought with my father?
Oh, yes.
Did he punch you?
No, it was not that kind of fight.
No?
No. Our arguments were more intellectual.
Oh.
Yes, oh. Yeah, we discussed many things.
Nazis.
Yes.
Stalinists.
Yes.
Girls.
Yes.
Were you in love?
Too many times.
What, and no longer?
Oh, I have a daughter now. I have no time for love.
Besides, bigger things need to be done, yes? You can tell me. I'm a teenager now. You stay up at night and you make a newspaper.
I am a carpenter.
No, I know, but what you do here...
If anyone asks you, I am a carpenter.
I know. I'm sorry. I would not say the other. What was the fight?
What fight?
With my father.
I had clapped at a parade.
Clapped?
Yes, clapped.
And my papa was mad?
He was incensed. He would not speak to me.
Because you clapped?
The parade was for Russian soldiers. We thought that they had freed us. Well, some of us thought that.
I remember this.
No.
No, I do. Why do you say no? I remember this.
How could you?
I do. Marek has gone dumb.
Hey!
Armies march in and he claps. He tells me.
I clap because it is good, girl.
I'm the dog.
More occupation? This is good?
Yes, they bring jobs. They bring work. They have a plan.
Yes, Now they have our country too. I will not clap. I will not clap.
You remember that?
Yes, I heard you. I do not always go to sleep in my room. Besides, when you left, my papa came in to calm me down.
Calm you down.
Yes, I was crying.
It was just an argument.
I know. And he told me my first story.
Oh, the story. See, that's a bad habit.
Yes, he told me of a prince who went to war in the olden days.
When?
I don't know, olden. The prince and the country he was fighting made a truce. They would live side by side and help each other. They made a big grand speech from the palace balcony. It was cold, and the man who led the opposing army forgot his hat. Oh, his ears were so cold. The prince saw how cold he was and gave the man his hat from his own head. The shivering man was so thankful. He wore the hat and swore they were friends. But the man never gave the hat back to the prince, and soon the prince disappeared. And everyone would ask the man, "Where has the prince gone?" And he would say, "What prince?" "The one whose hat you're wearing." And the man would just shake his head and say, "There never was a prince. This is my hat. I have always had this on my head."
Clement Gottwald.
What?
Your father told you this story.
Yes. You know him? They never found him.
Too well. You have not told anyone at school this story, have you?
Ever? I must have.
Don't.
Why?
Just don't.
Don't. Do you know anything about teenagers?
I am telling you right now, okay? Do not tell this story.
Yeah.
I'm the boss, remember? Woof.
Where have you gone? Where have you gone? Where have you gone? I see you no more.
I go to my papers, my journals, notations. I've kept things in order since the Germans. This is what I do. I publish papers. I publish the names of those who have been taken, who have disappeared, in the hopes that someday someone might find them. And there, amongst my pictures, is a picture of Clement Gottwald. Clement Gottwald, the head of the Czech Communist Party, who spoke of partnership with the Russians, who in my pictures is literally giving a Russian a hat from his own head. Within a year, he will be in jail, airbrushed from the picture. Not only borders being wiped away, but people.
Was my father the prince?
No.
Did he give his hat and then was taken
Jitka.
away? Or was he taken away because he would not clap?
What have I told you? We do not talk about these things here.
Did the boots take him? Did the boots take him because he would not clap? Did they know he would take him? He gave me to you. You knew what to do. You were ready.
He had a plan, yes. He knew what he was doing was dangerous.
And he did it anyway?
What do you mean?
He left me.
No. Jitka, you should not think of it that way.
No, then how? He knew they would take him, that he would leave me. You said so yourself.
Yes,
You said it's true?
Yes, but...
Why would he be so selfish?
Jitka, what your father... what he was doing... it was more important.
Than me? Do you think it was more important?
Your father, he loved you
No,
so much.
do you think it was more important he do that than stay with me?
I think it's more complicated.
What do you mean? Why can't you tell me?
I can't, okay?
If you loved me, you would tell me.
Jitka!
Are you leaving?
What?
People say, I hear people, the man with the puppets.
No, but you... what
Václav is gone.
Who?
My classmate, the boy who said I liked, he's gone. Everyone says he and his family just disappeared. They vanished. My friend Petra said her cousin heard that his parents and brother all hid in the trunk of a car and rode to the borders up north. She said they even took their dog. Gregor said that's not true. He said they all left for America, that Václav's father is a capitalist.
Shh.
Sometimes they ask us what we talk about at home.
Who?
My teacher. I told her that you wish teenagers listened. I meant it as a joke, but she did not think so. And she kept asking me, does he talk angrily about your father? Does he know your father did wrong?
It was not wrong. It was dangerous. But it was not wrong.
Why are people leaving?
Because
Are we leaving? You'll take me with you, won't you? You promise.
Shh, quiet, please. You have worked yourself all up. Look, let's put the puppets to bed, okay? You go outside. Play with the other children. Be young. Let the grown-ups sit here and stew about all this bad stuff. You go be young for both of us.
Let the night come and guard those walking. Let it stave off vodniks in the night, those who take our soul, those who steal our spirit. God, I am a small girl. I know what I want may be boring to you. Marek is good to me. Do not let him get taken away from me. I'll do anything. Let the night come and guard us from the boots and heavy breath, from the pulling of us from our beds, from the silences in our own homes. Let the night guard us from our fear. Amen.
Jana,
Do you need more papers to distribute? We need to get them out by the evening.
I told you not to speak to Jitka.
She comes to me.
I told you.
She comes to me. What do you want me to do? She's 13. She's a woman now. She has questions.
Oh, please, do not talk to me about women and their questions.
If not me, then she speaks to others. So right now, me. She will join us soon enough.
What does that mean?
It means you cannot baby her forever. She is her father's daughter.
We cannot speak to her about her father.
Why? Are you ashamed?
No.
Then? She's just like him. She's strong-willed. She's good. I can see it. If she thinks something is right, she would give up everything. We need more like her.
No! She is just a girl, okay? If she knows that her father... If she knows that he was taken because of his speeches...
He was
because of his
taken because he was organizing. He was taken because he wanted us to stand. You cannot coddle her forever. She could be valuable.
The arrests have not stopped.
So? Are you saying that Karl's work did nothing? He gave us pride again. He reminded us that we are Czechs and Slovaks. Not just slaves and employees, not chess pieces in a bigger game for the Nazis and the Russians to play. And more than that, he reminded us that people were disappearing because of this game. He was chronicling an exodus. He was detailing a history of ourselves that was slowly being erased by outside hands. If you don't believe in this, then why did you take up his work? Huh? Guilt that it was him and not you?
No.
Or was it guilt that you preferred to have other people in charge of our country instead of ourselves?
Be careful. Jana, I have taken up his work in his stead.
And don't think people don't know it.
What does that mean?
It means that nothing you do is secret. Nothing is secret. And that girl needs to learn that before it is too late and they come for us. She has started coming to my apartment, sniffing around the halls, telling people she is looking for ghosts.
That's ridiculous.
Is it? She says people don't vanish, must be ghost, must be vodnik. You treat her like a little girl and she acts like it and she is going to lead them straight to us.
But she doesn't even know what we do.
That is what makes her dangerous. She will keep asking, it will make people suspicious. I was a girl like her once.
When were you a girl like her?
I was a girl like her before the Nazis broke down my door and took my father. Before they held my head under the water, telling me to say where the others were. Water in my ears that has never come out. And you want me to tell her there is no vodnik?
I'm sorry. I should not have said that.
Jitka is young, pretty, she's tall. The Russian men notice her, they will tell her things.
You want to use her as bait?
I want her to be her father's daughter. And I want her to be someone I don't have to lie to. You think on it. And here. It's
Pavel and Adela
Yes.
Marek. Their son Vaslav.
Yes, they were taken. The boy may not have made it.
What do you mean?
They were in a trunk of a car. It sat idle at checkpoint and the boy began to get sick. They got out so that he could get fresh air.
Do we know where they've been taken?
No.
We could put it in the paper.
East, I'm guessing, but otherwise no. We should put their name on the list so anyone that comes across it.
Of course.
It's admirable what you're doing, but you must tell her soon. Childhood is a luxury the occupation does not afford.
knock on a stranger's door. Hello, I say. My father is gone. When they ask if I need help looking, I say yes. We then go to their neighbors and do the same, again and again. And then they ask me, when did you last see him? 8 years ago, I say. And they stop. 8 years and you've pulled us from our supper? I hear that he yelled at your windows, I say. I hear that he left with the sound of boots. I hear that when you are looking for someone, you retrace their footsteps. I hear that you leave no rock unturned. You seem unmoved, I say. Are you those rocks? They are not bad people. Sometimes they say they even remember him. They always tell me to stop looking for him. They say he would go to the park by the water, and he would sit and he would write and take notes. He took pictures once and had his camera taken, his person questioned. I borrow Marek's camera. I go to the park. I take photos. A guard asks me what I'm doing. Looking for my father, I say. And he sends me away. On the street toward Jana, I ask strangers. They all look down. I notice more than anything that everyone looks down. Have you seen a man who looks like me, I ask? Has he been around? I tell them stories of princes and vodniks. They all look down. Above all, I hold out hope. I hold out hope.
What are you doing here? You aren't supposed to be here.
I'm sorry, I wanted to talk.
Oh, I can't talk to you. I get in trouble. Marek spoke to me.
I'm sorry.
I told you not to show him the magazine I gave you. And what are you doing? You come to my apartment asking people about your father.
I know, I'm 13 now. I'm a woman. If people don't want to tell me about my father, then I will find him. I will do what he did.
Well, that is not how he did it. If you want to be like your father, you must be careful.
Why? What did he do?
Your father did not knock. He watched. He knew what answers were and weren't behind the door. You need to learn that. And if he had to ask, he went to the family.
But I am the family and I don't have any answers.
Yes, well, ask Marek.
Marek says nothing.
Marek's busy wrapping you in blankets and buying you dolls.
I like the dolls.
I bet.
You make plays with them. You keep me company. They're all I have.
What would you do if I wasn't here?
Why wouldn't you?
Just, what would you do about this you're asking?
I wouldn't stop. I would keep knocking.
What is it you want to know?
Really?
What?
Where is he?
I don't know. He was taken east, we think to Bratislava. By now he is probably in Russia.
What did he do?
He published papers about people who were taken. He organized meetings. He instigated the people.
When is he coming home?
Never. Your father told you fairy tales, yes? So you made him into one. He loved you very much.
No, I don't believe he's never coming back.
Jitka.
People don't disappear. I don't believe it.
People with a will do. Because one person's will reminds another that they were not put here to follow another person's path into the ground. Do you know what this is I'm holding?
Paper?
Yes, it's paper. It's the name of a boy and his parents who were taken. This is the city's record of birth.
Why do you have it?
So that it doesn't disappear, even if they do. Pavel and Adela Kazmarek, their son Vaslav.
I know him. I go to school with him. You know where he is?
Yes. He is not coming back either. But he will not be forgotten.
Who is...
Go. Go.
My father would.
Run. Run fast.
She answers the door.
Officers, your
Officer-
throats must be parched.
Offer some tea.
Yes, come in.
I hear it all from outside the window. All as I tiptoe ledges and slide down pipes.
No one was here. I sing to myself sometimes. Perhaps you heard me singing a song.
They ask over and over.
No, I swear.
Each time she sounds less sweet,
No, you are mistaken.
less comforting, more afraid.
I swear no one was here. No one, please. No.
I run.
Move like the wind. We will move like the wind.
I do not stop.
We will blow past you. We have blown past others before.
For the first time, I understand that this is what we have been made into as Czech,
We will be the breeze.
leaving our past behind.
We
We will be.
Where have you been? You have had me worried sick. Speak! Speak!
I was running from Jana's.
I told you not to go see her anymore.
She's gone.
What do you mean?
To the boots.
Sit down. Sit down, please. Slowly. Tell me, what has happened?
I went to Jana's because I know she knows about my papa and you won't say anything. And she told me what he did. But the letter and the boots, they came and they knocked. I know they have her. I know they will do something bad all because of this. I know this is what they were looking for.
You took this. What is it?
It's Václav. It's who he was. My father would save these stories to give to the families.
Yes.
It was a good thing. That's why he risked being taken away from me. Why didn't you tell me this?
Because
Jana's gone now. There's no one to tell me but you.
I was ashamed, okay? I was a coward. Your father would ask me to help him make the papers and I would say no. He would ask me to stand up with him and I would say no.
Why?
Because I thought I had too much to live for. But I didn't realize I wasn't living for anything. Not until I lost him. Not until I had you.
Me? Me being here made you want to get caught?
Before, I would not help because I thought I was protecting my present. Not because it was so good, but because I didn't want things to get worse. Once I had you, though, I started to understand the future. A future for something that you love is worth anything.
And Jana?
I work with her. She makes the papers.
But you told me to stay away from her.
Yes.
You don't hate her?
No, I love her very much.
I don't understand. Jana said we would have to go soon. She said they would look for the file. I'm not going to go. I won't leave without my father. I'm going to go find him.
Stop! Come, please. Look. You like stories, right? I'll tell you a story. You,
Marek, please.
you're young and beautiful right now. Okay? You're always asking me for stories.
Okay.
This is a good one.
Okay.
You are young and beautiful, okay?
Okay.
I am an ugly man.
Marek.
It's okay, I've come to terms with it. But you will see lines, bro. I promise. A person will leave. A place you call home. A person you love. They will go, and lines will show up in their place.
Marek.
These will be the borders of who you are. You are leaving here without a father. You must know who you are. Everything you leave behind, I promise you, it will live here, line by line.
Where are we going?
I will go and I will arrange a trip. When I get back, there will not be much time. When was Jana grabbed?
An hour ago.
This is your suitcase. I've kept this packed for you.
Why?
Because here we plan for the worst. You will not wait here. When I leave, go downstairs to the Jager's home. Whomever comes and gets you, you must go with them.
You?
Whomever it is. No, you must go.
No,
No,
it
you must.
must be you.
I have planned for this. You will be safe.
I can't lose another.
You must leave. And I must stand up. I did not before. And the monster, it grew and grew. The Vodnik just kept taking people.
No, but you said the Vodnik was not true.
Because I didn't realize how perceptive you really were. But I promise, there will be no more monsters for you.
I can't.
Jitka, please. Listen. You know what you will do for me. When you leave here, you know what you will do?
Marek, no.
Yes. You will paint me a picture of a sunset where you live now. The sun will be so high over water. You will be in the picture smiling back at me. And the man you love will be with you. This will be what you give to me.
Why won't you be there with me?
Because who would you send it to?
Marek. Out into the night he walks, file and paper in hand. In the morning, the file is on the ground of a street and Marek is gone. Our house torn apart. I look and everything is different. Furniture turned over, windows broken, everything gone. I am on a train with a woman. She looks like Jana. Her name is Marie. She comes early before the boots and asks if I'm ready for a world to see. I will stay with her family. Marek has arranged for me to travel to his cousins in America. I am a professional orphan. I am the only girl I know to have lost 2 fathers.
The countryside is beautiful. Marek was a good man. And you will like Iowa. It'll be better. And someday you can come back here. It won't be so hard. It won't be easy either, but it'll be all right. Here.
What's this?
Marek wrote it for you. I can't, but he asked. The vanished only disappear from the land. We still live in you. We travel with you, with the Jitkas. We dance with you. You carry our names. And in that our will is never broken. This is what you must live for. Your future. To ensure worth for our past.
I love you. Speak our names. Remember our hearts. Marek. Thank you.